morning and welcome to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. Our focus today will begin on the Milwaukee Repertory Theater, which is one of the largest professional theaters in the country. They're in their 65th season and currently performing the holiday classic, A Christmas Carol, now through December 24th at the Pabst Theater. Here to tell us about that is Bhamrah, who plays the role of Fred, the loving nephew of the mean Ebenezer Scrooge, and Rána, she plays Mrs. Cratchit in this tale of love, hope, and redemption. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you both for being here. Absolutely. And when we look at the history of A Christmas Carol, it's probably the most popular piece that Charles Dickens did in his entire career. So it's amazing to think it was published, the book, back in 1843, and the Rep has been doing this family holiday classic for over 40 years now. So it really is exciting, and each and every year people can look forward to it, but I always find it fun that there's always a little twist or something that you guys do to keep it fresh and change it up just a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's talk about what it means for the both of you to be a part of something like A Christmas Carol.
This, for me, you know, this is the largest theater that we have in the Milwaukee area. Aside from like the touring houses that Marcus Center, things like that. So for me, I'm a Milwaukee native, and the idea of performing in the Pabst on a stage of this scale with a house of this size is a little surreal. It's the most beautiful view. You know, on stage, the theater is just spectacular.
Gorgeous.
And yeah, it's impossible to not be in the holiday spirit when you're surrounded by this set and these lights and the snow and the children in the audience. And it really, yes, you are working through the holidays, but it is really, really the best work you could be doing. You got to pinch yourself a little bit.
Pinch yourself. You feel the same way, Jesse.
It's a beautiful venue. You know, it's a beautiful time of year, and it's a beautiful story. I think this is a story that's really has a bit of everything. It's the perfect redemption story. It has lots of humor, heartwarming moments, heartbreaking moments, some scary moments. And it's a story that is important to so many people, and I love how many people come and talk to us after the show and say, we have come to every production for 20 or so, 30 or so even years. It's a tradition.
Yeah, it is a tradition. And when we look at just some of the work that you guys have done, you both have been in A Christmas Carol, not once, not twice, a couple of times, right?
Yeah.
A few times.
Yeah. This is our third time. We started at the same time. Jesse was part of the EPR program the first year, and then we've been together in these roles for the last 2 years.
Okay, so you played the same characters, or did you switch it up somewhere?
No, I've been Mrs. Cratchit the whole time.
And then when I was an emerging professional resident, I understudied the role of Fred before stepping into it.
And now here you are taking on the role. That is awesome. So Jonathan Wainwright, he's going to reprise his role as Ebenezer Scrooge, and your specific characters. I mean, everybody pretty much has either read the book, seen the movie, gone to the play, but as actors, you guys kind of study these characters in a different way, where you have a better understanding of how you get the audience to understand them, have compassion, whatever the case may be. So with Mrs. Cratchit, what are the things that stand out as far as her character?
In this particular adaptation, she's very strong. She runs a tight ship, but she does it with love and laughter. In this adaptation, we have 6 children, including Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
And you know, my job is to really convey to the audience that even though we don't have much, we consider ourselves rich because we have so much love in that little household. And I've been paired with Reese Madigan, plays my Bob Cratchit, for all 3 years. So there's definitely a trust that's built. You know,
that connection, I love it.
And this year specifically, the little boy who's playing Tiny Tim is my nephew, which adds a whole other layer of emotions to it.
See, these are the things that help make a difference when we go and see this. These conversations are so meaningful. So here you have your mean Uncle Scrooge, just bah humbugged everything.
Bah humbug.
And you are described as the loving nephew. So talk a little bit about your character.
Fred is very much a little golden retriever. He is happy and is so filled with the Christmas spirit, even outside of Christmas time. So now Christmas Eve, Christmas Day hits, and it is his time, and he just wants to share this love with his only remaining family member.
Yeah.
And he always will, no matter how Scrooge rebuffs him, no matter how Scrooge humbugs. Fred will keep coming back, and I think that that is just such an inspirational character. It's something that I think all of us should strive to do. You know, I wish I could.
That's what I love about this story. It's a reminder to so many people every time they see it that, you know, you have to have compassion and live your life a little differently. It's not all about the rush and, you know, got to be here, got to be there, or it's all about me and making money. You got to really just take a moment and just love a little, that's all, and have compassion for those who have less, whatever the case. All those messages are planted in this story. So you mentioned that your nephew is actually a part of the young ensemble. There's a large number of young people who are from Milwaukee and surrounding areas that are a part of this, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we have 18 young
I think
performers.
so. Yeah.
I think.
There are more of them than
awesome.
us.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys get started at a young age in acting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I always had the bug. My mother was and is a singer, and so all three of her children definitely got the artistic bug.
She passed it down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What about you?
When I was 4, I played the Moon in Harlequin. And then after that, for many years, I didn't touch it again. And then in college, just kind of fell into it.
That's awesome. So mentioning your careers, you guys, a lot of people will remember your face. As soon as I saw you, I'm like, yep, I remember. You played In the Heights. You also were in the national company of Rent. You've been on One Life to Live, performed with the Milwaukee Opera. Quite a resume. And then Jesse, you were in Man of La Mancha, so a lot of people may remember you from that. And then you did An Enemy of the People. And in 2016-17 season, you were an emerging professional resident, which you've mentioned at the Rep. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, of course, for all the things that you guys have done. So every year, the good people at the Rep, including my friend Frances, they allow local radio and television personalities to do these guest walk-ons, which is really cool because we get to tell all of our listeners and viewers to come and check us out along with the great work that you guys are doing. And so I'm excited this year. They're allowing me to have a walk-on. So I'm going to be backstage with you guys checking you out on Thursday, December 6th.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent. You will love it. You
Oh,
will.
I know already, yeah.
Oh, it's
Seeing
fun.
from the other side, like being downstairs in the green room, seeing the amount of like hustle and bustle that happens to get everybody dressed and wigged and up on stage, like through the whole run of the show. I mean, I play Mrs. Cratchit, but I also play Thomas's mother, a disenfranchised person, a worker at Fezziwig. So it's costumes changes like left and right. So you're going to have so much fun down there watching everybody. Like,
Yeah, and speaking of costumes, I just had a fitting over at the Rep, and I was amazed. I think it weighed about 10 to 12 pounds.
Yep.
Seriously, so
Yep.
to even imagine you changing outfits like numerous times is amazing. So we have a little clip. The guys here brought along the camera to the fitting, so let's see what happens.
Great.
So I'm with Amy Hurst, who is the assistant costume director here at the Milwaukee Rep, and we're obviously getting ready for A Christmas Carol. It's a classic, and Amy, gosh, this costume is amazing.
Yes, it was all made right here in our shop.
Really? And that's just what you guys do that people don't really know about. Like behind the
Right.
scenes, there's a lot that
Absolutely.
goes on.
Everything that you see in Christmas Carol on stage was made in our shop here in Milwaukee, made by hand by tailors and seamstresses.
I love this.
Made to fit specific actors, so it's all made to measure.
Yes,
Not off the rack.
Luckily, this is fitting me pretty well.
Yeah, you came in at the same size as somebody else who's been here. So
Lucky girl.
That works
Now
out for
here's
us.
the thing. This is from the Victorian era.
It is.
And so it weighs it's not light.
It's really heavy. Yeah, it's part of that is because the petticoat. The petticoat gives you the structure for the skirt, that kind of classic bell shape. The present day of A Christmas Carol is 1843 when the book was written, and so they would have worn like hard corsets. Our actors don't wear that because
Can't imagine.
no, it's just
They
too
need to
uncomfortable,
breathe.
right?
Right.
Absolutely. And so because they wear those, we hook the petticoat. The petticoat is probably the heaviest part of your garment. I think you would
I
agree.
felt it immediately
Yes.
as soon as I put it on.
It was
like,
the first thing on,
whoa,
and
I
right
just
away
gained
you were sort of
10 pounds heavier.
yes, yes. It'll be very freeing when you get out.
Yes,
It'll have a
I'm
nice
loving
feeling.
this though. So I have on my gloves, I have on my dress, my petticoat, and my coat. So
Yeah.
now we've gotten to the part where I have to put on my hat.
That's right.
Okay.
So if you would look in this mirror just here, we're going to take a look, and so it'll sit kind of just on top there.
Okay.
And so we can see your whole face in profile, and it kind of frames your face.
Okay.
And it just sits on the very back of your head. And what we'll do is give you a little net poof that you can stick to your hair, and then we'll use hairpins to pin the bonnet through the poof into your head.
Love it. And so this is how we are getting prepared, and I can't imagine what the actors and actresses go through each and every night in getting prepared.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
Yeah, the actors are called for half an hour before curtain, and some of them have to come even earlier
Yeah.
to get all prepped up and everything. So they'll have to put their a lot of our women will put their hair all the way up and have a wig cap on over it, and they go through the rest of their day like that.
Hi. Well, there it is. And so I am fitted and ready to go. My appearance is on Thursday, December 6th, here at the Milwaukee Rep, and we hope to see you here for A Christmas Carol. God bless us, everyone. I think it's so cool. That's what I'm most excited about, being able to put on the costume. And I think what I realized most is there are so many people that work behind the scenes to pull this all together. I mean, we see you guys and get, to witness your talents, but all the people doing costuming and lighting and all these things, it really is a big team effort.
Oh,
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
So what I wanted to talk about quickly, because I did a little reading on Charles Dickens and how when he put this story together, he really paid for his own publishing. And then with the storyline, he even created his own school that was for kids who were in the inner city who had nothing. I think they called it the Ragged School because of the type of clothing that they wore. So a lot of people are not aware that the Milwaukee Rep doesn't just put on these outstanding productions. You guys really work hard to make a difference in the community and make sure people are exposed to the theater who don't normally have those opportunities. So that takes us to your Christmas Carol Families program. If you want to tell me a little bit more about that.
Absolutely. At the end of every Christmas Carol performance, we, the actors, collect donations from the audience members that are then given to several organizations that the Rep works with. I believe this year our partner is Safe and Sound, which is the organization we're working with. And it's so beautiful being out there to collect. I've done it for several years where we'd go out with our top hats, and as the audience members are leaving, they drop off money. And it's just something people do. Walking out with, I will have people writing us checks, sending their like young ones with money and coins to put in our hats, and it seems so fitting with a story like this. It kind of it completes the circle.
Yeah, it does. And then you have the Tiny Tim ticket program where you provide 2,500 free tickets to low-income and underserved families, youth, and seniors so they can experience the magic of the live theater. So that's funded by the Patty and Jay Baker Foundation. So this is all awesome stuff, and I think that, like I said earlier, it really makes a difference when people are able to come to the theater knowing all these things ahead of time. So you just have a different appreciation for all that's going on around you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You want to inspire future artists and artisans, and the only way to do that is for them to experience it for the first time.
Yeah.
Because it's a family show. 6 years old, come on in.
Absolutely. It's one of those storylines for everyone. So thank you both for coming by, and we're looking forward to seeing this production. I'm looking forward to seeing everything backstage on Thursday, December 6th, and I really appreciate you both.
Excellent. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for having
Take
us.
care. Rána Roman plays the role of Mrs. Cratchit, and Jesse Bhamrah, he's Fred, the loving nephew of Mr. Scrooge, in the holiday favorite, A Christmas Carol, showing at the Pabst Theater now through December 24th. For ticket information, again, you can call 414-224-9490 or visit MilwaukeeRep.com. When we return to Our Issues Milwaukee, we'll catch up with our friends from Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. We'll discuss how you can help make a difference in their signature community program and a whole lot more. We'll be right back.